Today we are recording at Unplugged Soy Candles, and we're so grateful that Jen let us use her space right here in Fishers.
Thanks, Jen.
We also have a guest with us today. She was one of our high school teachers and volleyball coach, and she also went to IU. Lori Janssen, welcome to the Scuttlebutt Club.
Thanks for having me. This is so exciting and great.
We love that you came. And I feel like there's a couple of specific listeners that are really going to love this episode.
Well, I can't
no
wait.
pressure.
I can't wait to hear some feedback. When you asked me at the end of the school year if I would come on, then I didn't hear from you for a week, so I thought you changed your mind.
No.
No.
We just had to find the right time.
list.
And we had to get it in before school starts, which
Yes.
is next week, right?
Yes, now it can be the back to school edition.
Perfect.
Yes, I know. That's what I was thinking.
It
too.
is. It'll come out right before school starts for us.
Yeah,
so
when
it
do you
is.
guys start?
Next week.
Wednesday?
Thursday is the first day. Our first teacher work day is Tuesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, teacher days. Thursday and Friday, school.
Are you ready?
Never.
How's
It
your
makes me
summer?
nervous just talking about
Is this your
it.
30th year? 31st?
It is my 30th year. I started
Congratulations.
at Harrison in the fall of 96.
So it's
That's
always been
wild.
Harrison.
No, I was at Lafayette Jeff for a couple of years. I graduated from Lafayette Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
And I started there for a couple of years. So this is really like maybe my 33rd year overall.
Tell everyone what you teach.
English and journalism. Freshman English and senior English and journalism.
And newspaper?
We do not have a newspaper anymore.
Oh, it's just like phased out like the real world.
There's
kinda?
no digital.
Yeah.
How
We
do you
did
feel
do some
about that?
digital there for a while, but we do still have a yearbook, which I'm not in charge of that. Somebody else is. But and I have done a Substack and have used it to post articles that my journalism students do. I started that last spring. And we've done some other ways like posting them on Twitter and other kinds of things because I have had some really good journalism students the last few years. And so that's been great. But, I think we could use a newspaper, but it's okay.
One less thing on your plate.
One less thing on my plate.
That's cool, though. That's very techie of you.
Yeah. I need to keep adjusting and adapting. And like I said, we have had some really good journalism students that did some good work that I wanted to share with others. And we've had good feedback from it.
Awesome.
Do you have any advice for first-time students coming into high school or maybe their parents?
Yeah. It's normal to be nervous and really stressed. I have been teaching for over 30 years, and I'm nervous just talking about it. I get nervous every year.
You do too.
I do too. And all teachers that I know get nervous. And we start having nightmares weeks before, school nightmares, we call them.
Yeah.
So you can't take that away. We always want to make kids feel comfortable as adults in their lives, but the nerves is part of it, and it just doesn't go away. So, I would say for a student that's coming into high school, they could, I would always suggest like having an assignment notebook or some kind of notebook or way to track things that they have to do and to help their organization so they're not just winging it. I think that's something that sometimes can be missing because we do so much electronically that sometimes they're reliant on the Canvas platform or whatever platform their school is using to keep track of assignments, but not everything is on that. Those kinds of organizational things. And always encourage them to communicate as soon as they are ready. It really helps break down the nerves
With their teachers.
To get to know them, even if it's a struggle. It helps in both ways. It helps the teacher learn who they are a little bit better and be able to work with them more effectively, and helps them see their teacher as a person and not, some scary thing, I guess.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially in high school because you have multiple teachers. You know, they might not be as used to that.
Yeah, and
coming into high school.
That also makes it harder to communicate. It's like, cycling kids through.
Yeah.
It's one of the I've taught summer school the last several years, and I've taught summer speech the last couple of years, and I really enjoy it because you're with one group for 5 hours a day for 3 weeks. So you, even on the first day, you already know them better than you know students that you have during the school year. You can get in one day, you can get farther along than where you are. Maybe it's like in November, I start to feel like they get me, I get them, and pretty soon they're going to be on to their next section.
Yeah.
So it's hard, but it really helps when there's some communication. And so hopefully the cell phone law
I was going to ask
talk
you
about
about
that.
will help.
Are you excited about it?
I'm nervous about that too.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a real hard change, I think, for
the first
kids.
time too.
Yes.
So are they just on their phones normally in class, or like is
do
every
you
teacher
have
different?
a rule of like no cell phones out?
They passed that first law a couple of years ago, but it's like when they can use it during passing periods and at lunch, and I'm even nervous about the fact that they're not having to turn it in. They're going to have it in their backpack. Well, they're going to be getting it out. Right. They're going to be trying to get it out in the bathroom, and they think they're slick, and that you can't see them getting on it. And it's just, it's really hard because you don't want to be just confrontational or on them all the time. And so I hope people just do what they're supposed to do.
Just follow the rules.
Maybe parents can help enforce that too.
Yeah, it would really help. It would, like just what I talked about in terms of communication and getting to know each other. It would really make a big difference if they don't have, AirPods in. It's, when kids are coming to class, I'm trying to greet them and welcome them, and they have a hard time even making eye contact often. And so there are a lot of things that they're missing that would make a big difference in their development and in their morale and their attitude and just how they feel about themselves. There are a lot of small things that can happen during the day, just in a hello or eye contact or smiling at people, that would help their mental health, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to talk about sports and coaching.
Yay. Although I haven't been coaching for a while, but yeah, I love sports.
To us, that's what you are.
I know.
Coach Janssen.
I still can, I can still speak on it.
Yes, you can.
I mean, we had a crazy thought in the car on the way here.
Well,
you might not want to answer
Are you
this.
shocked that a crazy thought came across?
I was like, oh my God, are we getting in the gym today or something? And you're going to try and bring it back.
This is your sign to stop saying we should totally do a race with the kids someday. Summer is here, and there's no better time to get outside and get moving.
The Geist Half Race Series returns this fall with distances for everyone, including the half, 10K, 5K, and 1 mile walk run that's perfect for families.
Honestly, doing a 1 mile or a 5K together as a family sounds kind of adorable. Matching race shirts, post-race snacks, core memory material.
Race day is September 12th. Sign up now at geisthalf.com and use our promo code CLUB10 for 10% off. Were you like our age now when you coached us? Like, were you in your 40s?
She's like, this is a blur. She just told us
It
this
is a blur.
before.
I mean, when I started coaching at Harrison in the fall of 96, I was like 24 years old.
Oh my gosh.
So you were probably like younger than us-ish? Like
Yeah.
I was there 2000 to 2004.
Oh. Yeah. Younger.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When I look back at when I started at Harrison and became a head coach, it's just crazy to think about doing all of that as
that young
in my mid 20s.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't want to, my first year, my best player passed away at the end of the season. And so I was, a wreck then. It's just like how.
I mean, that's
and
a
at different
lot.
times, I was also working like what was really practically like 4 or 5 jobs at a time. That's the thing that I also look back on and think, how in the heck did I do it? Driving to Indy so many days when I was coaching club. I'd be coaching club at Harrison and coaching the high school team, which is really a 24/7, 365 day job.
For not very much pay.
I get paid more doing 3 weeks of summer school than I ever got, even with a pay cut this year because the state gave us less money, but I still make more than I ever did in coaching any team that I coached.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I was young.
That's a lot.
When I was, I had been at it for a while when I was coaching you, and I still was younger than you are now.
It's just funny because when you're in a high school student, you don't really know how old your
yeah.
coach is. But I was just putting it in perspective this morning.
She's
I'm
like,
everyone.
I'm like, I don't know.
Any adult seems old to a high school kid. They think everyone is old.
Yes.
I don't know.
Just one category.
I think I told her. So my son, sometimes his basketball practices are up at Pendleton High School in the summer. And I'll go and like do workouts on the track while he's in there doing basketball. And a couple weeks ago, there were some cheerleaders out there tumbling on the turf and like doing stunts and stuff. And this one girl was like, I hope I'm as in good a shape as you when I get old. And I'm like,
she like called me and she got her coach. She's like, I gotta tell you something. It's like, damn.
like, oh man.
God. Yeah. Now it's like the number of times where a student, their parent, or God forbid, grandparent, depending on how old their parent was when they had them, it's just like, do we have to talk about that? Not you guys, but them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I have no recollection of that person. Is often the case too.
Yeah, because you've been through so many
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
It's a lot of
in
people.
our mind, it was just us.
Right. Like, I want to ask you specific things about our team. And you're gonna be like, I don't even know.
I will have a hard time
Do
remembering.
you know someone you'll remember that we talk to sometimes and that we used to hang out with when we first moved here is Paul Kim.
Oh yeah.
Remember him?
I still
yeah,
see him
of course.
because my son golfs at the golf course that he lives at. So we see him all the time.
I mean, we still keep in touch. Not great, but
Yeah.
we could pick right up.
Yeah, you
and
should
Eugene,
love
his
that-
brother.
Oh, yeah.
We were in a volleyball league with him here.
Oh my God.
It was us, our husbands, him. It was great.
Oh my God. I bet that was so much
It
fun.
was great. Who was our other one? Kate Coddington from West Side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild.
That was
I
like
was-
11 years ago.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Like before kids.
I was fortunate. Paul was a great assistant. He was helpful. Were you guys can I talk about the fact that one day he showed up with a hickey on his neck
I remember that.
and I made him run?
You do remember.
I made him run.
Wait, Caitlin has a story about running.
Oh my God. You probably don't
Caitlin
remember
has
this.
a story about running.
There is one thing I can remember in particular when you.
I
don't know
hope
if we
it's
were
the
doing-
story she just told me.
Yeah, you were really struggling. Like it was a hard practice. And I remember talking to you like I don't know if it was like in the pool area or something, like you were like, I want to keep going. What's your story?
Not that.
That
Close.
Stephanie Willis was
Oh, God.
supposed to bring me. It was like a 2 a day, and we were going to her house between practices, and she was bringing us back. But she like got home from work late, and I got to practice like over an hour late.
Oh.
And you were just like on the line.
She said Stephanie was like running with
Stephanie
her.
came in like little like kitten heels from work and was like, Lori, this is my fault, and was like running with me in the gym.
How do I not remember that?
That
My
is so
favorite thing
funny.
is when I just point.
Yeah.
Sometimes I still
You're like
do
Sophie
that.
Cunningham.
That's exactly right. That's what I said I was going to do when I see someone's phone.
Point. Oh
They
yeah.
already know.
Get it
They
out.
already
Get it out.
Which I think is the attitude I need to bring to it also.
You should.
Is
Just like make it fun.
something fun or
Yeah.
funny, hopefully.
Yeah.
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 They'll like
Yeah.
that.
You don't have to be mean and like.
I don't know if they're going to like it. Sometimes they're not as fun.
They don't find
as
it
I
humorous.
am. Yeah, they don't find it
That's
humorous.
no fun.
Well, I think when you said like they'll have better mental health, like that generation, like yeah, maybe like eye contact is hard and having a conversation, and they're gonna need that for college and work and
Yeah,
life.
it really could be. It's a separator.
Yeah.
Because it's so difficult.
What are they doing? Like social media,
Yeah,
just
and
scrolling and
yeah,
texting,
especially TikTok
Snapchat, isn't
and
that big
and
for
watching
high
shows.
schoolers? Oh,
Yeah,
Watching shows?
yeah, and TikTok especially.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you watch that many videos over the course of the day? They can't all be good.
That's our dad
There must
now.
be a lot of them that are horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Back on track.
Back to sports. We're like in the youth sports world right now because of our kids.
Right.
You know?
God, what's it like?
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's very like
It's a
daddy
hot-
ball, political.
It's like a hot topic, you know?
Yeah, I think it's getting more
I think
hotter.
we're getting to the point where we're like, we need to dial this back. You know, it's like the parents' issue
Yeah.
of like, we're allowing this to happen where
Yeah.
there are no seasons anymore. And you get in something and you're in it till you die.
Yeah.
Like there's no,
Yeah.
it's like, because they can make money off of you constantly. So
Yes.
like I'm trying to implement more of like seasons, even if that's like 2 months off. Like we don't need to be
Yeah.
doing stuff all year round.
Yes.
Or change a sport. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
That
I
was one
do.
of your questions. Like
yeah, that was the first question I have. If you like, what's your perspective on like a multi-sport athlete or one that specializes just in one sport?
Multi-sport. Like you guys did gymnastics when you were
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah, yeah.
And anytime I can vividly remember if someone did gymnastics, it was a game changer for them in volleyball later on. Because it just made them overall body strength stronger,
Yes.
better athletes, more. It was always, there are lots of skills in other sports that help you in what may end up being your primary sport. Like it also would be a separator if someone played softball and came to if someone played volleyball that had never thrown a ball before, they usually did not have as strong of an arm swing or as natural of an arm swing. There are lots of things that can, really help your development in other sports. So yes, I think they should. And I didn't start playing volleyball until the 8th grade.
Seventh grade.
I thought it was a sissy sport. Like I had played basketball and, I'd
Yeah.
done, what it was obviously more prevalent and common to play basketball, and eventually softball came around, and I even played baseball when I was younger. I wish I had done gymnastics because I wish I had those kinds of skills, but it was never in my wheelhouse. But if I had done them when I was young, I think it would have made a difference. But I think one of the reasons that volleyball took off for me was because I hadn't been playing it my whole life. And it was fresh and new and fun, and
you are burnout.
Yeah.
I wasn't burnt out, and I had a lot of skills from other sports, and I improved really quickly. And so, yeah, I think it would help boys, girls, whoever, in all sports to be a multi-sport athlete.
A guy was teaching us a pickleball clinic, and he knows you, and he's a volleyball coach. Do you remember his name?
Yeah. John Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And he was relating everything to volleyball, like the way we moved
Yeah,
together.
he could. He's
on
like we can
defense.
because we were training for a tournament as partners, and he's like, you guys have really good movement together, and he's like,
Yes.
it's so volleyball.
Yes.
Or like overhead.
Shuffling.
Shuffling sideways,
Yeah,
like
overhead.
covering each other.
Between your volleyball and your tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like easy to pick up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay.
Except, I guess, staying out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Is that hard to?
Once you
Because
get it,
I would
you
want to
get
be
it.
getting up there and
I know.
just
crushing it.
Yes. Yes. I know, that's how I feel because I still play tennis. I'm like on some teams and stuff, and like you can volley right up at the net,
Yeah.
and then pickleball you can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It's
It
good.
seems so fun.
It is fun.
Okay, do you think that there's like a certain age when kids do need to pick one sport if they want to like play at the next level, high school, college?
I think it seems to me that like the kid should be the guide.
Yeah.
And how
check in with them.
And not be thinking about it all the time. Mm-hmm. It should sort of, kind of figure itself out. It'll become clear a sport that they really want to do more, or maybe they're going to be a kid who never wants to specialize and just wants to enjoy playing high school sports. And, everyone likes to assume that they're, going to try and play in college, and that's not for everyone.
I have one of those kids that's like just happy to be here.
Yeah. I think it'll kind of sort itself out if they are losing ground because kids are specializing and they want to work harder at a sport. I think let them be the guide.
I like that.
Instead of trying to force them or think constantly about what they should do. I think it'll sort itself out.
Yeah. Like you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
And you want to do it or you don't.
Yeah. And their love and craving should be the guide.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
That's good. Yeah. That's for a lot of dads out there that maybe putting some things on their kids.
Yeah. And it's,
it's like
as a coach, you can tell when someone loves it and wants it and they're the driving force. Mm-hmm. And it really makes it easier as a coach because you're not forcing them to come in extra or to work harder. It's kind of the same concept. When they want it, it's no different than probably, I don't have kids, but obviously I've coached a lot of kids. But when the kid brings something to you, what they want to do, then it's important.
Yeah.
If you try and force your advice or parenting on them, it's never as effective. So it's the same kind of thing, is waiting for them to kind of guide the path instead of always having to figure out when you should have certain conversations. They
kind of lessens the stress on the parent too of like, get it out of your head until it's time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Let the kid be the guide.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes shutting up is the best answer. And when they come to you for help with something that they're struggling with, they're going to be more receptive to your response.
That's
good.
Yeah.
We talk about mental toughness a lot. How do you coach that, but still build confidence while doing that?
Well, I think that the interesting thing is, even though people think kids have changed so much, it's really not the kids that have changed. It's the parents that have changed. And kids really do want like standards and structure and guardrails and standards. And they just need to be, it's important, how you lay those down does need to evolve, but they do appreciate people that are firm with them, not crazy,
right?
But firm, and also keep it real, but in kind of a positive way, in a fun, positive way. And so that's kind of how I approach teaching, and my attitude at school is I enjoy being there and I enjoy the kids, and I think they can tell. And not every kid gravitates, but they do appreciate standards and being firm, and it helps them build real confidence. Mm-hmm. The thing that does not help their, mental health or their mental toughness is when you're, pumping them up for not much. Like they can see right through that. Yeah. Like kids, you cannot bullshit kids.
Yeah.
No matter what the age and no matter the generation, they know when it's not real and they don't deserve it. And so I have found that over my whole career, I've obviously had to adjust in some different ways, but like when they know they've earned praise and then they get it, it makes a huge difference and it really builds real confidence. And that's how they get tougher mentally, when they kind of put those things together, more and more. That is really how you can make them tougher and more confident and able to push through different situations. And oftentimes, I'll also say this about kids, and it kind of goes back to what we were saying before in the classroom, and that's like really trying to encourage them to fight their own battles. And it doesn't have to be a battle, but to take care of their own situations that might be uncomfortable, but if they address them, even though it might be messy sometimes, it might not be perfect, and both sides could maybe be better. It may not be clean. It can sometimes be difficult, but it really helps build confidence and take down barriers that might be holding them back.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've had since we're just starting school here next week, I've had some parents be like, did you request a teacher? And I'm like, I've never done that. And the way I view that is kind of like what you were saying. Like, you're always going to have a teacher you don't jive with, or a coach or someone, but that's like your life from here on out. Like, you're going to have a boss that you don't see eye to eye with. But I think it's good for the kid to see all teaching styles, coaching styles, and be adaptive to those things. Yeah. Because that's like a life skill you just need, they need.
Yeah. And sometimes the teacher or coach that at first glance maybe isn't the most popular or whatever is oftentimes a better fit for your kid, and you won't even know it because you had these 10 parents say, this is the person that you need to. Like, it's always interesting to me, the kids that gravitate towards different teachers that you might not expect. And there's someone for everyone. There's a teacher for everyone. And it may not be what you would expect. And also, you can find value in different teachers. Like the teachers that, maybe I'm unsure about, I'm always finding there's something funny or something that gives you a good story, or it's like the roommate that you had when you were at IU. You tell me the stories and I'm like, well, this is great.
I say some good stories. I say that all the time. It's always the things that get messed up that create the memories.
Yes.
It's not it went perfectly. Yeah. We forget about that the second we're done with it. Like, great, move on. It's the funny things. It's the weird
quirky
things.
And weird
quirky,
and
the strange guy that said something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that is the thing you remember.
Yeah.
And it's great.
And when you're trying to determine the path in all ways and set things up perfectly, then you lose some of those.
Right.
It's really how you respond to it and what you see in it that is what makes...
You're really giving us some good nuggets here.
Good. I'm glad.
And if you're off your phone this year at school, you'll get more and more of this.
Yes.
And I also, kids are probably going to roll their eyes at it, but it's like, I think it's like anything else. You can't control it. This is the law.
Right.
And we need to do what needs to be done and look at it as an opportunity to... kids don't doodle that much anymore. There are just a lot of things that would be good for them.
Write notes.
Yeah,
Hold up
write
a note.
notes.
Yeah. Pass a note.
Check, will you go with me? Check yes or no. Sometimes I do get some kids that write some notes, and then they...
Do you take them?
Sometimes they just end up on the floor.
Oh, you're like, that's sad.
and it's funny. I still get some... A couple of years ago, I did have a kid who would get up, and it seemed like he was going to get a Kleenex, something like that, and he would just lay a note on a girl's desk. And then a few weeks later, it was a different girl in the class that he was laying the note.
Class?
But anyway, they left the note. There were some of those notes that got left in my room, and I still have them, actually.
I love that.
So, doodling, notes... Yeah, some of the old-fashioned, it really...
Play MASH.
It's good.
Yeah.
Remember that game? Mm-hmm. We had to occupy ourselves on the buses for hours driving down here.
Yeah, some of the best memories you probably have that I have are actually on the bus rides.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we went to that Michigan camp. I remember that bus ride a lot.
Singing.
Just, I don't know how you did it.
I know. Did you drive us?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You drove the bus?
Yes,
I had to drive
the bus. It was like
bus.
a white bus.
Yeah.
What?
And there would be, it's like it's a bit, kind of a big bus, like a big vehicle to be driving when you're
full of children. It's like no pressure.
And there would be things that would happen I guess I could say this. I mean, like one time dropping off at the hotel, like the height was just a tad bit like broke the lights on top. And then another year, I don't know if this was when you guys were playing, but there was construction on the main road going to the gym at Michigan camp. And so the lanes were just ridiculously small. And you know how the mirrors on those buses are
huge.
Way wide. So it's like either one's going to hit a car, coming this way, and instead it would hit the sign over on this side. And everyone would be, kids like you guys in the back of the bus, like, that old lady can't drive.
Telling everybody.
Like, yeah, you get up here and drive this thing.
I thought you had us well under control.
Yeah.
You taught me, I feel like, a lot of mental toughness that I needed, and I feel like you were a key person in my life of that. I think about you all the time when stuff gets hard, of like, okay, have your moment, have a cry, whatever, but we're not staying here. We're move forward, onward. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, in your gym, we didn't have time for that.
No.
You know what I mean? It's
like, yeah.
You're either on the line or you're doing what you're supposed to do. So...
Yeah, I would say like a big thing that I would take away from that is like work ethic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And grit.
But
like,
also
figure things out.
It kind of makes me like I love that I'm like that, but also I'm a little too far that way where sometimes like it really pisses me off when people don't do their job correctly.
Yeah.
Like I do give people grace 100%. I get it. We have bad days. That's fine.
Yeah.
But when I'm consistently getting somebody who's not doing it, I'm like, I can't do this.
I can't put up with nonsense.
Yeah, I'm done. You're out. You're out.
Yeah. I can't put up with nonsense.
So I think you might have done that to us.
I think I'm still, I can't put up with nonsense still.
Yeah, right? My 10-year-old went to his first overnight camp last
Which
weekend.
Is wild, I think.
For football, with his football team. And my husband is one of the coaches, so he had to go. It was at Rose Holman.
Uh-huh.
But they were there for 3 days. When they got back, Jackson loved it. He was very nervous to go to do that, even though like, his dad was there. I'm like, think of the other kids that don't have a parent.
For our boys. They'll go do whatever, but they're anxious on the way. They have a lot of questions.
Normal.
Yeah.
But Ryan was exhausted.
It is exhausting.
He's like, we had 25 kids. Half of them have medication every day. At certain hours, I had to hand out. He's like, I'm running 3-a-day practices.
Oh God, it's so physical.
Like taking away. He's like I guess where they ate every day, they had like ice cream, soft serve. He's like, they're eating like root beer floats for breakfast. He's like, I tell them not to, and then they're all jacked up on caffeine, and I'm just like sleeping in a twin-size bed.
Yeah, throwing up. It's like 85 degrees or 90 or whatever. Oh my God. Like coaching. Exhausted. And that's what the other thing is, that when you're playing, you don't realize, coaching is harder than playing.
Yeah.
It physically,
mentally,
like you're on your feet.
Yeah.
And coaching volleyball is really hard. You got to hit ball. If I put a team through a hard defensive practice, like it's harder for me.
Right.
I got to hit balls for 2 hours or whatever it is. And being on your feet, it kills your back.
Yeah.
You're stiff, and you don't have time to stretch either, because you've got 100 other things to do, or you got to clean up the throw up from the root beer float for breakfast.
Ugh. And then you look down the bench, and me and Adrian are keeping your stats.
Yes.
You're stressed.
Or you're getting prank called by Adrian.
Or she's doing a Raiderette cheer in the middle of practice.
I can remember in the Michigan camp, I can remember Kathy Seebecker singing Justin Timberlake, Senorita, in the back of the bus vividly.
That is so funny.
Anytime that song comes on, I think about Kathy Seebecker in the back of the
Anytime I hear Kenny Chesney, I just think of our
gosh,
warm-up songs. That and the summer workout are ingrained in my brain forever. Mm-hmm. I can't get those out of my brain.
Big orange ball.
Big orange ball singing in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we would burn a CD for warm-ups, but then you got to add stuff
to it.
Okay.
So it was like
remember?
that, and then it was like a rap song, and then it was like Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Okay, they were.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Let's do some rapid fire.
Well, I know the answer to the first question, so you can ask.
We're not very good at rapid fire.
No,
'cause we don't.
We're
stay-
very long-winded. So
And so it ends up not being rapid.
We try really hard, but it never works out.
Okay. IU or Purdue? Because we know you've been in Lafayette for a while, but
IU.
okay, good job.
Yeah. The Purdue mentality is exhausting. They lost their minds this year with IU's national championship.
Oh my
I mean, it
gosh.
really
See, a lot
wasn't
of people,
that awesome though?
so awesome.
so awesome.
So awesome.
Still so awesome.
I
I
feel
just
like a
can't
lot of
believe
people-
we
I
did
know.
it.
I know.
A lot of people down here, in my opinion, have been mature about it.
Yes.
They're like,
yes.
we wanted to see IU win, but if it would have been basketball, definitely not. But since it was football, I'm
They're
like,
lying.
okay, they are lying.
Or it's forced maturity. They
Yes.
know that they should be saying that as the answer.
They just want to be nice to my face.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite restaurant?
I'm going to say East End Grill
I don't
in
think I've
Lafayette
been there.
downtown.
I know. I don't think
I think I have.
I think I've been there one time. We went there before Purdue. We went to a Purdue game. It was good.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's really good. And I like the downtown vibe.
We don't get back to Lafayette much.
Yeah, Fishers
I
doesn't
was
have
wondering.
a downtown like Lafayette has a downtown. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean?
But it seems like it's getting better, or
They're trying
it's
to, like,
suburban,
build it up.
so it's
Yeah.
still not
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be
yeah.
as vintage.
Right.
But
Right.
Mm-hmm.
More like Noblesville downtown.
Diet Coke or coffee?
coffee, I stay away from. I was a Coke Zero drinker, but I realized it was giving me the headaches. That wasn't just coaching or stress that was giving me the headaches. It was the Coke Zero that was giving me headaches. And so I stay away from soda pretty much. But I love coffee.
Me too.
Did you know I
Caitlin
never
hates
drank?
coffee.
I hate coffee. I never drank a pop in high school because my freshman year you told me it makes you slow. Isn't that crazy? I
That is
didn't drink like a
crazy.
pop till like college.
I remember you not drinking pop, but I thought it was because of you.
We just
I-
didn't really
I-
drink pop
I know
then.
we didn't really.
I am a late to coffee person too.
Oh, you
like I
are?
never drank coffee my whole coaching career pretty much until the late.
Would you drink like energy drinks or anything?
Yeah,
I
like,
would
how
drink
did
a
you
lot
do
of
it?
Coke Zero
Oh, okay.
or Coke or maybe lemonade or water
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I was not a coffee drinker for a lot of my life and coaching. I would say it was maybe in my 40s that I started.
That's
So
interesting.
maybe there's still hope for me.
Definitely.
She's a tea drinker.
I have always been a tea drinker too.
Yeah.
I love iced tea,
Yeah,
especially.
she is.
In high school, I filled the pop machines for Mr.
I
Gallivan.
remember. Oh my God.
And I would always drink like one of the Minute Maids out of there, those bottles.
The perks of that job.
Mr. Taylor would always have me go get him one during the day and said, "Get something for yourself."
Is he still alive?
He was. Yes, he is.
Is he teaching?
No,
Okay.
he retired several years ago. His son is teaching at Harrison
Oh, no
now,
way.
though.
Our
Yeah,
cousin teaches there.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Do you know Tori?
Maori? She teaches history, I think. History.
I'm gonna
Tori, don't get
say
mad at
that
me.
the other thing about Harrison is it's really grown. There are a lot of new additions.
She
onto
hasn't
the
been
building.
there very long.
Okay.
Like was last year her first
Maybe
year?
last year or the year
It's hard to
before.
get to know people because it's so big.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember how we used to have PL 221 days where we'd get that half day like once a month, and you guys would get a half day and we would come back in the afternoon and have meetings and
Yeah.
stuff. We'd get to go to lunch and it was a state mandated
That's
thing.
nice.
And we don't have those anymore.
Oh, so you don't like see everybody as much.
Right. It
Yeah.
really takes away from our, I miss those PL 221 days.
The kids probably
And the
do
kids
too.
benefited too.
Yeah, right.
You
like
know,
a little
Half
refresh.
day,
Yeah.
something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a favorite book you've read lately?
I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I have read a lot of books this summer. I mean, I'm a big reader. Atmosphere.
Oh, that's my favorite. I bought it for my dad for Christmas. He
It's-
hasn't picked it up and it pisses me off.
It's so good.
It's so
I
that stuck with
think that
me
would be
way longer than
me
I think
too.
it should have.
Yeah. a lot of times I'll really enjoy a book and I just love it, but then I'm on to the next one and I can't remember what actually happened in a book that I loved.
Yeah.
But that one, yeah, I
read the end of it on a plane and I was a mess.
I was a wreck.
A wreck.
Yeah.
Kyle's like, are you okay? I'm
wreck.
like, no.
It is an incredible book.
It is really good.
I would say that's my favorite book, especially of late. And then like Lessons in Chemistry. I don't know if you've read that before, but
I haven't,
you might
but I
like
know
it.
it.
And there's a show on Apple.
Yeah, I was
going to
say, I thought they did a show of it.
You should read the book
Okay.
first. It's really good.
Okay. Caitlin
It's
doesn't read.
inspiring too.
Caitlin doesn't read. So,
Oh, God.
But I made her read.
I think I remember that about you.
I made her read. It's just like rom-com-y stuff. But she was going to the IU
Yeah.
game, the
Went to
Rose
all
Bowl.
the bowl game or all
And
the
she
playoff games.
came over in a frazzled mess, all stressed out. I'm not even going. And Ryan was with you, and he's like, "Can you come instead of her?" Like, she was freaking out. And I was like, "Listen, take these clothes and take this book." And she like read it before she even got to California. So I'm
Yeah.
like, "You are a reader.
Yeah, you just haven't found the right book.
yeah."
Yeah.
You just
I just
if
don't
it's-
usually like. I don't like fake books because I feel like it's a waste of time, and I rather read like real stuff.
But you
Fiction versus
watch
nonfiction.
fake shows, so that's irrelevant.
But I don't really even watch that many shows.
Is that what you mean by fake fiction?
That's how I remember it. Fiction is fake. Nonfiction is not fake.
I still don't even know. What
There
it
are a
is.
lot of stories that are fiction, like Atmosphere is a great example. Like you can feel some history in it.
Like the author did research,
Yeah,
and
did
you can
research.
tell
Yeah.
it's historically
That's a good point.
accurate.
There's some Taylor Jenkins Reid, but like the
You would like it.
Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins
I love
Reid.
that
You
movie,
like
or that
everything
show.
she likes.
It is kind of fiction, but it's kind of
You
loosely
need
based
to-
on Fleetwood
Do you
Mac.
have your stuff list it, book it, or what's it called?
I post it on. I just do a collage on Instagram and
I
TikTok,
need to
and
screenshot it so
I
I
s-
can.
I screenshot it and I post it
Cool.
for the books that I read in a month.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, see how we aren't rapid firing right now?
Yeah, it's we've had some good tangents though.
All right, your favorite coaching moment.
That's probably hard.
It's probably our team.
Yeah. That is really hard.
Like, we weren't your all-star team, but like we were a good memory, I feel
Yeah,
like. A good vibe. Do you remember when we took over when we were in high school? 50 Cent was huge. So he came out with, I think, that new album, Massacre. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but that was what it was called. And he did it was G Unit. So we convinced you to
We got
let
that
us make
shirt.
shirts
Yeah.
that were all black.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And on the back, like,
think I still
instead
have
of like
mine.
security or G Unit, they said H Unit.
Yeah, I think I still have mine.
See, we brought good
Yeah.
vibes.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I can't
And
believe
what-
you let us do that.
Are you guys 2 years apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we won sectional your senior year, that was a great moment.
Yeah.
It was and I don't know if you remember, I was telling my mom this story when we were in the sectional championship game. Do you remember the sectional championship?
I don't know.
Wait,
like-
was it McCutcheon?
No. We
I'm thinking of the McCutcheon game.
we beat McCutcheon earlier. Our tougher matches were before the championship. And then
Okay.
the championship was against Marion,
Yes.
which was coached by John Rodriguez.
Stop. We have to tell him.
And they in between games, they went to the mall, and they were late to the game.
Oh my gosh,
It
I
was
don't
like
remember that.
Delayed. And, they were difficult to play because they, could be very athletic but that particular year, they weren't that good. Like, we should win, but
Yeah.
they were hard to play. And I mean, it's like we won the first set, convincingly. And I kept having to, in the huddle, like, we got to stay focused.
Yeah.
I was like stressed out. It's like more stressful playing a team like this that you
Yeah.
should beat, but
Yeah.
also is kind of tricky. And then in this huddle in between sets, which I can't remember which set it was, I'm giving another one of these speeches, and you look at me just like this, and you go, "Coach, look," and you point, and behind me I look, and Marion is playing Duck Duck Goose
Wait, I think I remember
between
I do not
sets.
remember
I
that.
think
How
I
do not
remember that.
between sets. And I was like,
that.
oh,
You better beat them.
like, just get out there and let's finish this off, please.
I know what you're talking about because when we play pickleball and we play people that are like lower than us, it's almost harder.
It's harder.
Yeah,
It's
you
more
don't know what
stressful.
It's like my
ball you're gonna
ADHD
get.
is like over
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and the
That's
ball's
how it
not
is with
coming as
tennis,
hard,
too.
so
Yeah.
I can't hit it as hard back. You know what
And
I
then
mean?
you start playing
It's
like
harder
them.
to, it's harder for the
Yes.
athlete to
And
focus.
you
Yeah,
kind
you
of like
start
get
playing like
iced
them.
out a little bit of
Yeah.
like because you're not
Oh.
really moving around.
Yeah, try coaching in those circumstances where you have no
I
control.
could not.
Yeah.
And you know that these are all the landmines, and the kids are like, "What? We got this."
Well, when John Rodriguez was teaching us pickleball, we were talking about defense, and he's like, "Well, Lori Janssen's team, they were never known for defense." And I was like, "I take personal
Caitlin was
offense
like,
to that."
"Excuse me?" Just the
I'm like,
opposite.
that was
Not
my
the
job.
Yeah, she had like the record for digs or something. Like,
It's just the opposite.
please.
No, I'm like,
It's
hello.
That sounds. He has coached in Muncie, and they think
Muncie, yeah.
only defense happens in Muncie and never anywhere else.
like,
so that's
so
probably
was
the,
he like part of Shondel's, or is that separate? Weren't they Muncie?
Yeah, they were Muncie. I mean, yeah,
All up there.
yeah.
All right, this is a change.
I could see how
what?
you took that personally.
Yeah, but now I can't wait. If we ever see him again, and be like, "Oh, we beat you in sectional." So.
Yeah.
Okay, you two calm down.
Okay.
Okay. A favorite account to follow on social media? That's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
Or maybe like just a most recent one you've seen that you liked.
Gosh,
Are you on a lot or no?
not a lot. I'm on some, but I'm not on a lot. It's like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with things on there. So like on Instagram, I'll get on there sometimes once a week, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's healthy, I feel.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and it's just hard to keep up. All the stories, all the Snap stories.
Well, there's
and
like
the
different
TikTok
categories.
and
Yeah,
I just
it's-
can't do it.
yeah.
It's overwhelming. But I do like humor on there, and I like fashion. There's this guy that's on he's on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and he is this fashion guy,
Yeah.
and he's really talking about the history of men's fashion, but people are always asking him to do the same for women, but there are still lots of things that are relevant in terms of color and different things, and he's knows a lot of history too.
I would like that.
And
Yeah.
he will also torch people on social media that don't get him. It's really a fascinating account
You
to
have
follow.
to send it to us.
Yeah, I will. It's
Wait,
like dye workwear. I think it
What's
says
Blue Sky? That
It's-
makes me. Am I old? Do I not?
no.
what
It's
is Blue
pretty
Sky?
new. Like Threads
Oh,
and
okay.
Blue Sky. I'm on there also. They are kind of Twitter takeoffs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And it's nice because you don't have the ads
Got it.
and the weird stuff.
Yeah.
You can just follow
Like
sports.
what you want.
yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
they're kind of like I was on Twitter at the very beginning
Yeah.
because of my journalism background, following the news and reporters and
Right.
being and also famous people, and it does kind of remind me of Twitter in the beginning.
Okay.
It's still early. Not that many people are on there, but it doesn't have the riffraff advertisements that you can end up spending a lot of time maybe only seeing one post out of every 10 things that
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you care about.
it's
Yeah.
that part drives me nuts.
Okay. Last rapid fire. If you could
A
interview,
new name for this
I know.
category.
if you could interview or write a feature on anyone here in Indiana, who would it be? You could even do like a top 3 because
Well, because
that's
you
Do you
know
see how
I've
this
been
isn't a
around a lot of
rapid-fire
people before.
question?
Like I've interviewed Michael Jordan,
yeah,
and I
that's so cool.
I covered like the GTE tennis event when it was here in Indy. So I interviewed like Pete Sampras, Andre Agassi, those kinds
Don't
of
you
people.
get nervous for that?
Yeah, kind of. But I would, yeah,
Maybe
once
it's 'cause
you're in it,
asking the
you're
questions
fine.
too.
Oh, that's true.
Like you're
I've been
kind
on
of in
both
control.
ends. I've been interviewed when I was coaching, and I've done a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
true.
interviewing. So
Okay.
I'm pretty experienced, I guess, even though I'm not doing it
One
as
time
much.
in your class, I think I went and got to interview Jean Katie
I mean, I
for
interviewed.
newspaper.
Yeah. I interviewed Bob Knight. He would call into the Bloomington Herald Times when I was working there. But I guess right now I would say like Caitlin Clark, probably. Yeah. Or Tyrese Halliburton. I love
I
him.
think he's getting married this weekend.
Okay. I
Tomorrow.
wasn't sure if that already happened or if I couldn't remember
August
when.
1st, I think.
Okay.
We say that like we're invited or something.
We couldn't make it though,
We had to record this podcast.
so we chose you. Kurt Signetti, that would be a good
Ooh,
one.
that'd be a
oh
good
God, that would be
one.
so
I
fun.
know.
Yeah. That
we
little
we
smirk.
ran into him
Oh my God.
in
Caitlin
March.
about lost her marbles.
Because it was right after we went to all the games, and then maybe like a month or two later, we were in Bloomington. Our boys had a state basketball championship at the Hyper, which is not called the Hyper anymore. I forget what it's called now, but
I love the hyper.
I know.
Ryan, my husband, set up. He played at IU, and he set
Yeah,
up a
I
tour
remember.
of the stadium for the basketball team.
Uh-huh.
And
The
when
football stadium.
yeah, the football stadium. So when we all got there, Coach Signetti was
Walking out. And Caitlin,
what?
I was still in the car and Caitlin's like, get out of the car. It was like, she was like, bitch, get over here and film me. She's like, take my phone. I was like, oh, I was like, who was here? She literally freaked
He
out.
was like walking to his car, but
I'm
he
like, keep your cool.
He turned
Luckily,
around,
she was with you and can respond to your commands.
God.
But he came and like took time and talked to us and the
Oh.
kids.
I feel like the kids were walking and she was like shoving them out of the way to get over there. I'm like,
No, I wasn't.
you were freaking out.
Ryan talked to him. My son Jackson's like, I memorized his license plate.
Oh, great.
Stalker behavior.
But he was leaving to fly out on a private plane with Mendoza because they were accepting like a coach and player of the year award or something.
Yeah, that was
God.
pretty cool to see him at the stadium.
Yeah.
That's
Walking out.
awesome.
And he was nice and said hi to everybody. And
That's really nice.
Yeah.
He seems like a character.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Like
I
I
love
think
it.
I would, if I was coaching with him or playing, I would need to make sure that I was writing down. I bet he has tons of good lines, like
yes.
all day long. Tons of like
Yes.
pinpoint
for sure.
that maybe don't seem funny to the player, but are actually very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's very dry. You know,
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's the best.
Yeah.
All right, you asked the last question because you wrote it.
Okay. All right. Lastly,
She
What-
has two lastlies.
I do.
Like, we're never leaving.
Okay. What is one thing that you would hope your former athletes or students would have learned from you or taken with them later in life?
I mean, I guess just what you were saying before, like I really feel proud of what you were talking about, how it's still making an impression on you and you're thinking about it even in your parenting or in your own lives, like work ethic and how much fun we had also and how hard
It was
we
like
worked.
a good
Yeah.
mix of hard, but like
Fun.
you still kept like the joy for the athletes. You know, like you want them to not get burnt out.
Yeah. I hope that's how they think of me.
But I also think you were extra, like you doubled down because you were also like as incoming freshman, our teacher. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was like
it's
we had both aspects of that, and I feel like you were so different in those aspects too. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I do know what you mean. I was always excited when I would have an athlete of mine in class because I'm different in the classroom.
Yes.
You know, my job as a coach hinges on winning games, you know, really, and it's not the same in the classroom. So I can be a little more fun and not
laid back,
not
and-
as stressed
Yeah.
and not as dependent, I guess. I can, you know, we could have a little bit more fun. They could see me even more as a person and get me a little bit better. And it would always help our relationship in volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this says, and actually one more is what it says on the paper.
So before that, it was lastly.
Yeah.
And
And then
something popped into my
actually
brain.
one more.
Actually, one more.
Go ahead.
Okay.
These have been good questions.
We have this school year coming up, but do you have any goals or anything that you want to accomplish or anything like you're excited about for the future?
Yeah, I'm always trying to like adapt and innovate. And so I guess the thing, not having cell phones has had me thinking more about how can I provide more activities in the classroom, even if they're not like what we're actually doing in class, but have things available so that kids can do things with their hand. Like last year I got out and had available in my room a puzzle a couple of times a year that just in free time, and it would just be sitting there, not anything directed, but if we had someone had a minute and they wanted to work on the puzzle, if that helped them, and it was really great.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I'm going to do that some more, and I also am going to try and have more things for like doodling and even coloring or arts and crafts, things that I'm going to expand that area a little bit more so that in free time they'll have things that they can do if they're interested.
Yeah. It's like a different part of their brain to use,
Yeah.
But I feel like that has been lost.
It is. And I've never been skilled at arts and crafts, but I've been working on it for myself too this summer, like working on my own doodling.
That's fun.
And I've also gotten back to working on math. Like you don't use math anymore after you're in school. So I got a basic math for dummies workbook.
Can I borrow that after?
Yeah.
Because my son just got double advanced math for 5th grade this year. So I'm like, I'm done helping you.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sorry.
can get a book and get a refresher.
I think I'm lost cause already.
I know. I'm like, Alexa, what is...
Caitlin. On the way here, she drives me nuts. I don't like AI chat, any of that.
Yeah.
On the way here, she's like, I had a conversation with chat last night. I said, stop talking to me.
Oh, what are you doing?
Thank you. We are the same person.
Okay, well, so I write a newsletter it's called Get Fishers, and it's like all for the same.
You're
This
AIing
all
it?
comes back to you, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
I
Your
mean, does it
journalism.
not?
Yeah.
The
But a lot of
does.
times I'll like copy the whole, like I'll write it in Word, copy the whole thing, and put it into chat to look for like errors or like.
Okay, well, I think
if there's like a
that's
clear
okay.
way to like write something. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I get it. Sometimes.
Or like, is there any like big headlines in Fishers? Usually though it's like a week late. It's like not breaking
It's
I need.
not quite accurate enough, number one. And number two, AI writing is so boring.
So
Yes.
boring.
And
It
they
is-
include like 1,000 emojis. Like everything is.
It's just so
Don't even get me
obvious.
started on those flyers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All the graphic design
They all look the
flyers.
exact same.
Yeah.
No.
Everything is boring because they're stealing everything.
Yes.
They're using content that's
Okay, this
already
could be
been
a
done.
whole podcast that we might have to do, but
Yeah.
I digress.
I'd rather have the real voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even if it's not perfect.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think
In
people
fact, I'd
crave
rather
that. Real.
really,
I
yes.
crave it in student work.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes
Do they use a lot of stuff like that?
oh yeah,
And you can tell right away, I'm sure.
you can tell right away.
Yeah.
Or even if they're not, sometimes then they're trying to write that way, and it's like, no, I would rather you be real.
Yeah.
Even if it's not perfect, like your language, so much more interesting.
Yeah.
It's so boring to read those kinds of responses, even when it's like not even a paper or an essay necessarily, but maybe it's like an answer to a question where you have to provide an insight. And it's like, I'd really rather hear what you think about this
Yeah.
character, not what AI thinks.
Right.
Right.
Like otherwise everyone's going to have the same answer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note,
What was the question that led to that?
and lastly,
Yeah, it was and lastly.
and lastly, one more thing.
And actually one more thing.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
and
Thanks for
driving all the way
asking
down
me. This has been so fun.
I hope it wasn't too much.
No, not. I
good.
love it. I hope you ask me back.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
We will. We got it. We
I'm
already set up a
serious.
date for the volleyball
Okay.
in November.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not joking.
Okay,
We
sounds
could get
great.
a little group to go.
Yes.
Former players.
Yeah.
H unit.
All right. We'll see everybody next Tuesday.